even as CSK takes on the depleted Delhi Daredevils team, Chennai fans are only too excited and confident of a victory, as they should, as the score at the beginning of the match looks very robust, with the Chennai having scored 26 runs for the loss of just 1 wicket after 3 overs. Now, my colleague, meanwhile, Natasha, caught up with a few fanatical fans who cheered on Dhoni and his boys.
Well, with a bunch of fans, of course, at the M.A. Chidambaram Stadium, it seems excitement galore really before this Chennai Super Kings match.
You can look around you, there are like so many people for the match. It's going to be really exciting.
Definitely exciting. That's an understatement, but really versus Delhi Daredevils. Now that's a big question mark, isn't it?
Delhi is always a question mark, and without Sehwag, it's a double question mark. But Chennai is always going to rock. Chennai! Woo!
All right, so that's the opinion there, but Delhi definitely must have something going for them, considering I know Sehwag isn't there; he's going off for a shoulder injury. But really,
probably they'll have to bank upon Morni Magal to bowl decently well. But then I think Chennai's batting is a little too deep for Delhi's bowling at the moment. And if you see, Delhi have won just because of Sehwag's innings in like 4 times in this season, and otherwise they've been a failure. So I think it's going to be Chennai all the way. And with this, Chennai is going to make a place definitely in the top 4. This is going to mathematically seal it. So I think it's going to be straightforward. It's nothing for Delhi without Sehwag.
Cricket will have to be played and the match is over only when the match is actually over. See, now Mumbai Indians, they lost. Very miserably they lost. So anything can happen. We have to be ready for it. With already Chennai is a better side than Delhi, and with Sehwag not available, Chennai is really superior, no doubt about it. But anyway, you have to play and prove it.
That holds good. That holds good for humans, not for Dhoni.
all right. That's quite a statement there from one of the fans, of course, that holds good for humans, but not for Dhoni, because Dhoni is a
superstar!
All right, so Dhoni
is a superstar, Dhoni!
He's next only to Rajnikant.
He's next only to Rajnikant is the thought for the day here, just before they step into that match. Of course, it's going to be big today for Chennai Super Kings. In Chennai, Natasha for Ndtv-Hindu.
Excited fans there. Let's move ahead now, shifting our focus from cricket to another sport. Now, the NBA is pretty big on the sports scene abroad, but not so much here in India. And that situation might change soon enough. Troy Justice, the director of India operations of the NBA, is in India and sees a huge potential in the country for basketball talent to flourish. Our sports reporter Natasha again gets us this exclusive.
Well, we know about cricket, we know about football, and we know about hockey in this country, of course, of India. So therefore, what do we know about basketball? And to answer those particular questions that many of you might possibly have is Troy Justice, the NBA Director, India Operations. Thanks so much for talking to us. You've been here for a significant amount of time to really tell us the truth of what NBA has in terms of its intentions to inculcate the game of basketball in India and to let it grow any further.
Yeah, we have so many initiatives that we've already taken over the past year. The first area that we're working on is grassroots. We want to grow the game from the foundational level with the young children. We believe that's the way to build a sport, and so a lot of our time and energy is being focused right there on the grassroots.
Okay, so from the grassroots level, you probably found Geethu. Geethu Anna-Jose, by the way, is the India prospect for the WNBA tryouts, which just got concluded. Yes. So really, did you find her from the grassroots level?
Well, we found her at the elite level.
At the elite level. So there is a difference there, but the untapped areas are the grassroots levels, isn't it?
It is. You know, there's what we're finding is there's great talent all across the country of India, and there's these young, bright sports stars waiting to happen that need an opportunity, first of all, to play the game, and then second of all, they need an organized, systematic approach to where we can go and work with them and then identify the talent and then help them to move forward. So that's what we're here doing. That's our plan. We're bringing an NBA star here, Brandon Jennings, who's going to be on hand to see the kids participate. And the winning boy and winning girl get a free trip to the US, and they get to get trained by NBA coaches.
Brandon Jennings coming down, big stars, somebody you can relate to also. So is that the start for better things to come for the game of basketball in India?
Yeah, absolutely. We try to make, we're bringing the NBA here so that kids, the general public, elite players can all experience it for themselves. This past year we brought 8 NBA and WNBA players to India, and they worked with kids. We went to Ambience Mall in Gurgaon. with Dwight Howard, one of the best players in the world. We had 25,000 people there in 3 days.
There's a lot more involved than just identifying talent, isn't there?
So we're giving them better coaching. We're training coaches. This past month, we trained over 500 coaches across India.
Wow.
And we put together an NBA India coaches guide. It's a 34-page guide on strength, conditioning, nutrition, drills, every aspect of the game. It's all in there. Satnam Singh is a player from Punjab.
Yes.
That it's been in the news. A great high prospect, you know, a 15-year-old who's 7 foot tall. So I spent time with him one-on-one in the gym, just training him. So we'll continue to do all these things. And it's so exciting to see where the future is going to be in basketball.
Well, once again, we have the perfect summer holiday menu for you at the theatres. A bit of love and a shot of action or two. Lalit Jude brings us a sneak peek.
Get set for some horsey tale. Director Susendaran's Alagar and Kudirai is about a man and his best friend, his horse. Set against the Theni backdrop, the film is a different take on love as well, we hear. Appukutti plays the hero while Sharanya Mohan plays his love interest. Maestro Ilaiyaraja's soothing music is also something to look forward to. Shankaran Koil is one more film which takes cinema buffs on a trip to rural towns. Stunt director Kanal Kannan plays the lead role in this film, directed by Paranivel Raja. Prabhu and Ponvanan are also in the cast. Bollywood's chocolate hero Tushar Kapoor's Love You Mr. Kalakar also hits the screens this Friday. Produced by Rajshri Productions, it is a pakka love story we hear. Amrita Rao plays Tushar's love interest in this movie, directed by debutant Manaswi.
साहिल एक ऐसा कलाकार
For those who enjoy a trip to Vampire World, Priest should be appealing. Directed by Scott Stewart, this Hollywood movie follows the tale of a former warrior who goes after a set of bad vampires who have kidnapped his niece. Loads of action and special effects guaranteed. In Chennai, with Lalit Jude, this is Divya for Ndtv-Hindu.
Well, that's all we have time for. But before we wrap this bulletin, here's a special note to you, the viewer, to catch Ndtv-Hindu's special vote counting day coverage starting at 7 a.m. tomorrow. We will keep you updated through the day on how Tamil Nadu is doing on counting day. Now, do tune in for election news and analysis with that local flavor. Thanks for watching.